Hi, everyone. Welcome back. Today's episode, I wanted to discuss AEO, otherwise known as Answer Engine Optimization. So, in my other videos, I went over what it is. This video, I specifically want to focus on how you should structure your content in order to be cited by the AI systems. So it all comes down to retrievability. So keeping it really simple. Okay, what makes content retrievable? Okay, first you have to allow the LLMs to access it. So think about, the technical side of things, the robots file, everything on the technical side is allowing your content to be discovered. Next, internal linking structure. So going along with discoverability. So is your content internally linked and structured in a way that's makes sense? And again, there is so much overlap with AEO and SEO. So if you're doing good SEO, most likely you're seeing AEO results. Um, but something a little bit more specific to AEO. So, well, again, with this, there's still overlap, but with the formatting, AI AI systems love concise, direct answers. So mark up your content with the headers as questions, and then directly below, you should have a direct, concise answer. Um, I wanted to keep this episode short, but I feel like there's so much that I can get into. Um, okay. So formatting options that are retrievable friendly. Think of bullet points, what makes content scannable. So again, it's what we do for SEO anyways. But just getting very specific with your direct answers, just getting very concise and direct, like I said. Another key important takeaway is the positioning on the page. So have your most important points be prominent on the page. And again, I feel like this is another overlap with SEO, but with SEO, you you can have content lower on the page, but for the AI systems, it's just more important to have that content that's more prominent, that you want to get cited more prominent on the page. Um, so yeah, that's really the main concepts that I wanted to go over. There's so many other things that we can dive into, but just in terms of keeping your content, SEO and AEO friendly, what are the main focuses? And something that I see a lot with maybe, agencies that are writing content and things like that, you see so much fluff, and like this is for SEO too. So a lot of my priorities have been cleaning up this fluff and making answers just retrievable. So by adding the concise answers below these headers that are listed as questions, um, also I wanted to break out another important point. So the information gain component. So um are you just repurposing content that's already out there and already, being mentioned? Or are you providing something unique? So think, if you're a home service or, local business or whatever, think about providing a unique perspective, like a hot take that you have as the expert in your field. What are these strong stances that you have? And if you can relay this information via, brand kit document or whatever to your SEO person, that is great. They can refer to that and then, mention it. Another important takeaway, and this is the last one I'll get into, is the co-occurrence. So there's studies out there, and this has been known for a while, just the co-occurrence of the brand or the entity along with um, the association that you're aiming for. So just think about that, the co-occurrence and the repetition on site, off site. So keeping everything consistent. And we've all been working on the consistent nap, all these things for SEO, but it's so much more important for the AI systems as well to see the brand consistency and how you're being positioned. So are you adding, that information gain in any piece of content that you're making, whether it's a service page or a blog post? You should have that unique perspective and, what makes you valuable. So thank you for watching. Subscribe if you like the content. If you have any questions, feel free to DM me or post a comment. All right. Thank you. Bye.